Hello and welcome from Dave M0OGY. Well, I'm with my friend Caine today. We're testing the President JFK 3 on both AM and FM. We've only got it plugged in a small antenna today, the Stereo 5000 mag mount. It's actually on the building roof, so we're trying that today rather than the big Vortex Quasar Q82. So we'll see what it sounds like on air. Right, 26 Alpha Tango 025 to 2680 106. Are you by the frequency, Caine?
Yeah, Roger, parts up in the rain, mate. 106 returning to you, Dave.
Yeah, just turn the volume down, you're blowing my windows out. Yeah, nice to work you. Yeah, it's a bad day. Nice. Thanks for going onto the hills again to test this JFK 3. You're sounding nice and strong on FM for sure.
Roger, yeah, that sounded alright on air, sounding fine on FM. Just a little bit of background here's coming through. There's a bit of skipping and out up here. I don't know if you can hear it down at your end, obviously a little bit lower than me, but there seems to be a bit coming in.
Yeah, I can hear a bit on the mid-band, antenna wise. I'm just running a Stereo 5000 on the mag base on the building roof today. Not using the Vortex, the big vertical, the Q82, so the signal will be a little down both ways, just running the standard power. What it does, it's doing around 3.5 watts, I think.
Yeah, well, you're flicking between an S8 and S9 on this meter. I'm using just my little 817. I brought that out today, and I'm using a LiFePo battery, which I've got a couple of them actually. This is a 35 ampere. And I'm using the Stereo 5000 on the mag mount, just on the roof. I'm parked up the other side of Saxby, All Saints, on the top of the hill. And I'd probably say ASLE is about 300 feet above sea level. I would have thought it's not the highest point, but it's a nice little parking spot. A bit of a clear view to your way, so but I can't see anything your way. It's too foggy or misty, whatever, and it's chucking it down with rain at the minute, but it's fairly warm, it's not that cold.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, it's certainly a damp, dismal day today. Well, your lighting, well, it's on like a bar graph on the right. You're about, it's saying S5 flickering 7, so obviously you're only on a small QRP radio. You're probably doing about the same sort of power as this is, so but you're sounding really good audio on that radio for sure. So yeah, doing out interesting this afternoon?
No, not a lot now. So I've been at work this morning, just nipped in this morning. I've got tomorrow off, so I'll probably just get back home, just do a bit of shopping, and I might get on the radio later on and have a listen. I went on yesterday, saying the American skip's coming through on 385, nice and strong. Had a listen down on Superbowl, and it's all coming through again. So a couple of days ago I went on, it's pretty quiet. There was a bit on this morning. I was having a listen when I got back from work. So it's a bit on the triple and whatever. But no, nothing too exciting. I've been working, and I was on holiday. I went to Italy. Been out down to the southern part of Italy for a few days, and that was quite nice. Certainly a nice place that way. So didn't take any radios or but I should have done. Maybe should have took something with me. But yeah, it's real nice place down that way.
Yeah, I saw you'd gone there like with Paul. Yeah, it's an amazing place really. Yeah, you maybe should have took a radio with you and worked a bit from there, but maybe next time. Do you want to try AM, Anti-Mary? We'll just try AM. Obviously it's really strong on FM. Do you want to try AM?
Yeah, flick it on AM. I know this is going to be a little bit quiet, but yeah, go to Anti-Mary.
Right, we're on AM now. Do you copy me?
There's not a lot of difference between FM and AM on the other side. It's quite actually real loud in here. Obviously the background noise is dropped, but yeah, it sounds nice and clear.
Yeah, you're a bit quieter, but I think we said that a bit earlier, didn't we? You're a little bit quieter and a little bit more muffled on AM on that radio. But does the audio sound okay? You know, I'm running the not that I need it, and you can't really use the noise reduction or anything on the microphone, but I am running it on a, you know, on a President Digimics, you know, the one with the green PTT button. So I'm running that sort of microphone. But yeah, is it, you know, strong enough audio?
Yeah, the audio is fine on it, absolutely fine. I never change anything on this side to make it any louder. But it's really, really clear actually. Obviously once I get a clip of you and send it to you, you'll hear how good it sounds. Sounds really nice. Again, another radio that sounds nice on AM. I was going to say something, I can't remember what I was going to say now. I've got my camera ready anyway, but so we can get a few minutes of you talking on AM and on FM. Flicking between the two, and I'll send it to you as usual. But yeah, it sounds fine. I've not used this radio on AM, so I've turned the mic gain up a little bit. So I'm not like to say it's probably a little bit muffled, but it's not a radio I've used on before though.
Yeah, Roger. Well, like I say, you know, it's a, you know, good radio, isn't it? It's not a dedicated AM radio, and they're mainly for SSB, aren't they? Good radio, to be honest. So, do you want to flick it back to FM?
Yeah, go back to FM.
Right, we're back on FM. I'll have to turn the volume down, but go. Are you back, mate?
Yeah, I'm back on FM. Yeah, it's honestly, I think it sounds a little bit louder on AM from your side. In all honesty, I mean it's clear though. It's crystal clear. I can't fault it. I mean I've only got this little Cobra speaker this side, but yeah, it sounds real nice. Quite surprised again. Obviously, it's maybe the standard now. They all sound a lot better, you know, on AM than what they used to do.
Yeah, Roger. By God, you're a lot stronger on FM. I've just turned the volume down. I turned it up to about 2 o'clock. For, you know, it sounded okay on AM for you, and then back down to about 10 o'clock. So, it nearly blew. I mean, this does have a forward firing speaker in the radio, but I do have it plugged into a Motorola extension speaker. I mean, it sounds okay, but they never sound as good to a big speaker. It's just not possible, is it? So yeah, that's what I'm running anyway.
Yeah, Roger, I've just recording a little bit of you there, just on FM. I'll probably flick it back to AM and just get a bit more audio so you can get an idea. I can send you a few videos if you could clump it together. But yeah, no, it sounds alright, mate. It sounds nice. Again, yeah, not a problem at all. Do you know the price range for it?
Yeah, I think retail they're not cheap. I think they're about £250 odd pounds, so they're not a cheap radio. It's sort of this and the other one I showed you, was it the Johnson 3? They're the sort of flagship AM FM radio. So you know, I guess you get what you pay for. They're a good radio, and they've got, you know, 5-year warranty. So you know, not cheap, but it seems good. Like, well made, I must say. It's, when you look inside it, it really is well made. I'm not just saying that, it is, you know. So yeah, about 2,500 there.
Yeah. So not overly cheap anyway. But like I say, the presidents are a little bit dear out there. So I mean, they keep bringing them out, so they must be selling them. Somebody's about on air somewhere, aren't they, using them? So. But yeah, it looks. I like it. You know, I'd like to say you got the lights, but you can take the lights and off on it. I probably won't buy one myself. It's maybe a little bit too expensive, but then again, I've got that T800 and whatever else. I mean, that's a good little radio, so I will bring that out mobile with me another day. But I just thought I'd bring this out for a change, and you know, it's not a lot to pack up.
Yeah, I mean that T800 is a cracking radio, isn't it, for the price? And that does really sound well on AM also. So yeah, there's some good radios. They certainly seem to have, you know, a lot of the radios maybe 5-10 years ago had, you know, quite a few gremlins, didn't sound well on AM, or some of the sideband ones didn't. But you know, the last couple of 3 years, there don't seem to be really anything that's a really bad radio now. I've not come across one anyway. But yeah, yeah, regarding the lights, it's quite hidden. You know, see, it looks like this, you know, the slots in the speaker. So if you turn it off, you wouldn't even know they're there. So, you know, I've got used to them. They might be a bit overpowering if you was in a car or anything driving at night. You can turn them off. So, yeah, it's nice that they're coming out with new features that haven't been out before. You know, and like you say, they keep bringing radios out, so they must be selling them. I think mainland Europe, a lot of the truck drivers and things, use them. You know, it's a far bigger world than just England, isn't it? So, you know, I think while we, you know, UK and well, a lot of countries really, America likes single sideband radios. There is still a good market for these, I'm sure.
Yeah, Roger, a little bit of SSB on it. It's got down 395, Dave.
Yeah, okay. Are you there?
Yeah, that's it. It's a lot clearer. There's a bit of SSB activity on there, so yeah, drop it back on AM again if you're going to do a bit of talking, and I'll get some more recording, and then you can do your usual test.
Yeah, okay. I'll just flick it AM now, then. Yeah.
No, I'm on AM now. Background noise is so low, it's unreal.
Yeah, I've just flicked it on there. Yeah, so I've just turned volume up again, so you can get me okay. 2680 with 2680 106. You copy me okay?
Yeah, adjusted my volume. You're actually a little bit louder on here. I mean, the audio's fine, like on FM, don't get me wrong. But it sounds a little bit louder on AM for some reason, so maybe it's this radio, maybe the receiver, I don't know, but yeah, it's absolutely fine on here.
Yeah, you sound, I don't know, you're a little bit, I don't know, muffled. I won't say drifting her out, but it's probably the nature of the beast. But yeah, it's okay, like, and you'll see it on the video.
So I'll bring another radio out next time. I wasn't sure whether it would be out on AM, but that's it. I've never used this radio on AM, so it's not that. It's always been FM or SSB. I mean, I don't even know how old it is. I've had it for some time now, so I've still got the 857. I've got that. I've used that for ages. But yeah, the AM on that is nice and clear. So I don't know if you want to do your normal test then, and I'll obviously get you on FM and get you on AM and get them both together.
Yeah, okay then. Well, what I'll do, I'll stop the video here, and then you can do what we normally do, go through the tests at your end. Not that there's out to hide, but it's just a bit easy doing it that way. Yeah, your audio sounds, I don't know, it's maybe you're speaking a bit too loud near the mic. I'm not sure. It's nothing serious. It does sound better on FM, your radio for sure, but yeah. I can't think many people have ever used an 817 on AM, can you, really?
Well, Roger, I'm talking a little bit further away, so I've got the mic gain turned up a little bit, so maybe it's that. But anyway, I'm not going to worry about that. Like I said, I don't really use this radio on there, so just, as I say, it's just more for bringing it just for convenience.
Yeah, that actually sounded better, so maybe the mic gain's a little bit too high, but that did actually sound a lot better, to be fair. So yeah, I don't think it's out to do with this radio. It's yeah, that. But yeah, okay. Well, I'll just finish the video here then, and then if you can, you know, to film, you know, the other side of it. So I'll just finish here, mate.
Yeah, Roger, I've just dropped the mic gain down to 50 again, so I don't know if that's made any difference.
Yeah, give me some audio. It still sound better.
Yeah, I just dropped it down to 50. It was on 75. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that any better?
Yeah, a lot better, mate. Yeah, I think you'd overdone it. Yeah, so it's on 50, yeah?
Yeah, that's just the normal factory setting. It's on 50. I'm taking a little bit away from the microphone as well.
That's 100 times better, mate. Yeah, it was clipping, I think, over deviating a bit, but that sounds spot on now.
Yeah, well, that's all right then. Yeah, I do sort of tend to talk loud, but I do try to talk away from the mic, so maybe it's just turned up a little bit high. Alright, I'll let you finish the video.
Yeah, well, I'm like that. I like chomping on it, and you can probably hear it on some of the videos. You get a bit close and you can hear it clipping, can't you? I mean, some of the videos we've done in the past, you get it. You know, you don't always pay to be chomping on it. That's my problem. I'm terrible for it. So, okay, mate, I'll finish the video here then, yeah?
Yeah, Roger. Catch you in a minute.
Right, so that's the end of the video. We're looking at the President JFK 3. It's the last test of it. Caine's been away for a bit, so I did get some on-air tests with another station, a couple of other stations. It's always best to test these radios on air, see how they work. And we've only done it today on a small mobile antenna as stereo. So on that note, thanks for watching. 7-3s from Dave M0GY26 Alpha Tango 025 with 26 Alpha Tango 106. Bye bye.
You said you were cut hard part of that radio off. I ain't gonna even start that. Oh, that's a kid, man. Sure as it beat up. Oh, damn, don't speak up our right body.
Yeah, but he's only keys up. I know that a lot of stuff in the morning, Big Peter. Big Peter Brown shoes, big on
Okay, brown shoes on the big on the chances smoking on any trigger. Hey, brown shoes, welcome to the weekend. 13. And I'll see you brown shoes, but now who's to be radio? Brown shoes, bye, 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 bye.
Big radio too. Big radio for big man. No doubt about it. Brown shoes, blah, blah, blah. Who's saying they're paying no strain? Who's saying Big Peter right back, big our. You gotta stick your man on, sir. I can't tell you. And I like your style. Now, you saying, well, Brooklyn, New York, we beat a white man, great